many large herbivores adopted a nomadic lifestyle, the ankylosaurs chose it for
Character file. Ankylosaurus. Name. Ankylosaurus magniventris.
Meaning, great-bellied fused lizard.
Built low to the ground, this magnificent creature is a fortress on legs, capable of withstanding the fiercest predators the Cretaceous has to offer.
The arena, Hell Creek Formation, 68 million years ago. This was the final battlefield of the Cretaceous.
Deep within this armored giant skull lies a labyrinth, a marvel of biological engineering.
Fighting style. Armored ground defense specialist.
It was a selective, low-browsing herbivore.
A living tank, designed not for speed, but for endurance.
First discovered in 1906 by Barnum Brown.
In the vast expanse of what is now Montana lies a unique window into the age of the angiosperms.
A fragmented chronicle, a puzzle of bone.
But the pieces we have tell an incredible story. The arena was changing.
The world of the Ankylosaurus was new.
A new kind of plant had taken over. The Hell Creek Formation, 66 million years ago. Amidst the giants, the rise of the flowering. They were small, tough, and nutrient-dense. These were the angiosperms, the flowering plants.
For the dinosaurs of the Cretaceous, the new flora demands a heavy price. Every bite is a battle.
The Hell Creek Formation stretches out below, a tapestry of life and death.
Here, only fighters with new weapons could survive it.
The angiosperm revolution was a selective pressure, an evolutionary weapon that killed off old giants and forged new ones.
Demanded specialized digestive systems.
It demanded powerful, complex jaws.
Or it demanded the ability to simply outlast everyone. Built like a fortress, the Ankylosaurus moves deliberately, an unstoppable force traversing the vibrant landscape of Hell Creek.
Dinosaurs was not built for agility.
It was built to be inevitable.
Slow-moving, heavily armored harvester.
biological fortress designed to thrive in this new arena. The fortress. Character defined by ultimate defense. A character defined by ultimate defense.
Its body was a masterpiece of biological engineering.
Its primary weapon was not a tooth or claw.
A fortress of bone, this osteoderm protected the ankylosaurus as it roamed the ancient world.
It was a shield. This was not just armor. It was a near impenetrable shell.
The plates were reinforced with keratin. They formed a solid, flexible, living chainmail.
Even its eyelids were armored. Here, in the searing heat of the Hell Creek Arena, the mighty Ankylosaurus, the fortress.
Defining feature of the Ankylosaurus, a massive tail club, a weapon evolved purely for survival against the ape.
The Tail Club!
A lifetime of growth culminates in this single, devastating impact.
This was its second primary weapon.
It was not just a lump of bone.
The last vertebrae of the tail fused into a rigid rod. This handle supported two massive knobs of bone.
This entire structure, weighing over 45 kilograms, can be shaken with such force that bones can shatter.
Ankylosaurus is a warrior who faces the enemy, then runs away.
It forces the attackers to confront its most powerful weapon.
Its wide gut, the magniventris, was a massive fermentation tank.
It was perfectly adapted to digest the tough angiosperms.
This is a survival machine built for a low-energy lifestyle.
It consumed the new arena and used its armor to defy the arena's dangers.
Every fortress has a weakness.
A gap in the armor. For Ankylosaurus, that vulnerability was its young.
In the Hell Creek arena, even the fortress must fight. This armored giant.
The greatest struggle was not against a predator.
It was the biological imperative to create the next generation.
A slow blink, a brief respite from the tension.
It must be grown. Ankylosaurus eggs may have had soft shells. They were buried in mounds of vegetation for incubation.
Unarmored baby turtles are perfect prey.
The parent's role was one of tireless defense.
Their massive bodies, a shield for the future.
This was a quality over quantity strategy.
Each hatchling that survived was an immense investment.
For the young ankylosaurs, survival depends on time. These bony plates, still soft,
Daily, grinding, desperate defense of the nest. It was a fight they waged, not with their club, but with their presence. A war of patience, endurance, and sacrifice. Here, in the misty Hell Creek arena, the undisputed ruler surveys its domain.
Enter the hunter.
Hell Creek Arena had an apex.
The Hell Creek Arena. A place where legends are forged in dust and blood. Today.
This was the classic confrontation.
The ultimate predator versus the ultimate defender.
In the unforgiving arena of the Cretaceous, a tense standoff begins. Two titans. T-Rex had the weapons to win. A bite force that could crush solid bone. But the Ankylosaurus had the tactics.
Against the jaws of a Dinosaurs, the Ankylos has one formidable defense, its fortress stance.
It anchored itself to the ground.
the tail and break an eyebrow.
The eye, sharp and knowing, narrows. The beast is learning, processing the fortress's defense.
This was not a battle of speed. It was a tactical chess match.
T-Rex had to wait for a mistake, a moment to flip the 8-tone fortress and expose its soft underbelly.
The fortress would not yield.
Built for survival, the armored giant deploys its massive tail club, capable of breaking the bones of even the mightiest Tyrannosaur.
Fossil evidence confirms this struggle.
T-Rex teeth have been found embedded in armored plates.
Skeletons show healed fractures from massive impacts. This was a chronicle written in battle scars.
The hunter versus the fortress. A stalemate of power and defense.
A conflict that defined the end of an era. The lineage ended there.
Ankylosaurus was the last and largest of its kind.
It was the final, perfect evolution of the armored Thyreophorans.
Few creatures were as formidable as the Ankylosaurus. This magnificent skeleton
Was a dynasty forged in the Jurassic.
Ankylosaurus, a living fortress. And this, its formidable tail club.
biological legacy is one of specialization. When the asteroid struck, the arena changed forever.
The flowering plants survived.
But the fortresses that fed on them and the hunters that stalked them did not.
The 9-banded armadillo, a relic from a bygone era, armored against the harsh realities of the desert.
A resolute defender that proves endurance is its own form of power.
But its true fossil legacy is fragmented.
We have the armor.
We have the club.
We have the skull.
We have the weapons and the shield, but the fighter remains a mystery.
A chronicle of a perfect defense, moments before the sky fell. This is the face of a survivor.
every inch covered in thick, pitted armor. Ankylosaurus was the ultimate specialist. A fighter so perfectly adapted to its arena.
It could not adapt to its absence.
66 million years. That is how long this magnificent creature.
This chronicle is a lesson in evolutionary paradox.
The fortress it built to ensure its survival was the very thing that guaranteed its extinction in a new world.
It was a masterpiece of defense, made obsolete by the cosmos.
Is the legacy of Ankylosaurus, the weapons it carried.
The nest it protected?
The resolute, unyielding struggle it endured.
And so, whose survival chronicle should we reconstruct next?
Nominate a new paleontological record in the comments.